Boys Planet had their final last night. I wish they had delayed this final because of Moonbin. Cause I almost feel bad to be celebrating something right now. But they didn't. Maybe they had some of commitment so they couldn't delay it further. They had a minute long silence for Moonbin. It honestly must be heartbreaking for the members there who knew him personally. But they didn't even delay him countdown, so what am I expecting from Mnet? Their group name is Zero Base One, and they've finally taken the crown as the worst name for any produced group. After a long, long final with at least three performances, we finally had the ultimate announcements. Having seen Girls Planet, I was pretty sure we were going to debut, but a lot of the position did surprise me. First of all, Jivong on number 8 was quite a surprise. This guy was up there for top 3 throughout the competition, so I knew a lot of position has been changed already. But he had more of a international fandom, so maybe Koreans were voting for others. Gyuvin debuted, and I don't really have anything to say. Congrats, you were already expected. He cried a lot because he wasn't really expecting this. I was wishing for Keita to come next, or else he probably won't make it. And I was right. Kim Tae was next, totally expected. Mnet pushed him, plus he has a big fandom. Also, he was pretty good throughout the competition. So he definitely deserves this. 4 and 5 were the most unexpected for all of us. I always liked Gunwook. I thought he was a hardworking guy. But I had Keita in my mind for rapper position. I thought he would be like Suyun of Girls Planet. But boy did his fandom prove us all wrong. He made it. And I loved that little interaction between her and her jellyfish senior Dion. As for the next announcement, this takes the cake for the most surprising one. I never would have thought Ricky would get number 4. The next thing that was in my mind was probably Shang Hao's rank would drop. Because Chinese fandom was supporting Ricky throughout the voting, so they probably forgot about Hao. Matthew was kind of expected. His fandom is probably one of the strongest in the show. But with the recent controversies going on, I thought his rank would drop, but he made it and pretty high too. As for number 1 and 2 candidates, this was the most nerve-wracking moment for me. Because I wanted it to be Shang Hao and Sung Hanbin, but I was sure Eugene would get this. So when they showed the two candidates, at least half of my anxiety was gone, because these two made it. I was dead sure number 1 would be Hanbin. He was the ultimate center material and he had the position since the start of the show, and I kind of wished he had gotten it. But it's fine with either of them. Everyone was as shocked as Hao was with the announcement. Hanbin proved to be a good friend and leader with the announcement. Shang Hao made speeches in 4 languages, and he finally broke the Mnet curse when non-Korean members cannot be the center. As for Sung Hanbin, it's fine. Chinese fandom worked really hard with voting. They made their only 2 contestant debut, and that too in a very high position. After what happened with Shouting and other Chinese member in Girls Planet, of course they were taking it very seriously. They did the announcement of number 9 pretty quickly. Eugene debuted. He was quite high in my prediction, but congrats anyways. As for the members who couldn't make it, I really wanted Hui to debut. He was my number 1 pick. I wanted him to be the leader of the group and the main vocalist. But this ageism in K-pop sucks. Where you will get a 15-year-old Eugene debut despite minimal training and experience, but won't let a well-trained, talented man debut. Jay couldn't make it. He was another one I really wanted to debut. Park Hanbin, despite his humongous talents, couldn't make the cut. Overall, as for the lineup, it was pretty expected. But the main question is this a very good lineup? No, I don't think so. There is one main vocalist. Gunwook will probably get the rapper position. As for others, they are mostly dancers. And I don't know about K-pop guys as much as I know about girls. As for my opinion, I don't think there is a very good main dancer material in this lineup. The lineup is just fine, as with Girls Planet. I personally prefer their lineup over this. Personally, I wish there were more vocalists in the group. There should be at least 2 main vocalists in a 9-member group. As for main dancer, if I get to choose, I would choose Sung Hanbin over anyone. But I don't know what Mnet is thinking. So what do you think? I don't think Eugene and Gyuvin deserve main dancer position. But I don't see anyone else as main dancer as well.